Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear, coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WFMCJams.com.
You are listening to WFMC Jams.
Major key alert, don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com.
Stay focused. Now that's a major key alert.
Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
Hi, I found a toy dinosaur over on the playground by Smith Street. It had this phone number on it, and, well, I just wanted to make sure the dinosaur made it back to its little owner.
When I found a little...
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
If you want both that one and our original debut CD, we're doing both together for like $15. So come and see us over here. The lovely lady here in the hat, Marie, can sell while we're up here, or you can wait till we get off stage, and we're going to stick around because we like hearing everybody else play too. That's half the fun of being here on a songwriter night. And Debbie, I've been playing it for you since what, 2002? Going back to Broken Spoke days. It's been that long, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Golly, jeepers. Where'd the time go? That's when I was a young, dumb kid. How you doing there, brother?
I'm all right. I got lost for a second.
Oh, goodness. That's the beauty of having 3 songwriters in the band, though. If we ever have an emergency and somebody can't make it, we got enough songs we can cover. That's just what we do.
Hang on a second.
You okay, Don? Can you play if you still got your signal? Okay. Just want to make sure you had it.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I just had to find the patch in the...
Is your mic okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Great.
In fact, Don's going to sing the first one.
I don't know why, but for some reason...
All right, we'd like to welcome all of you to the Commodore Grille. We're having a songwriters night. My name's Debbie. Courtney is our waitress. Cindy is our bartender. And Jakaiva is our waitress. So let them know they'll take good care of you. We'd like to welcome Brian Howell of WFMCJams.com. He donates his time, comes in, and does this for all of us. We do appreciate that. So anyway, we're going to get the show started. Having a nice hand. This is Incognito Cartel.
Down here on the flatlands, they got stuff that you wouldn't believe. Every corner got a carnival barker, 5 aces up his sleeve. Ain't no kind of safe place for rubes like you and me. You go falling off the truck and rolling down the street. I've got to get back to the hills. I do believe I've had my fill of all them whipsaw twists and turns down here on the flatlands. Down here on the flatlands. On flatlands. But down here on the flatlands ain't nothing what it seems, and all the good intentions just paved the gilded streets. I ain't seen one thing even halfway past for real. I look high and low no matter where I go. I can't find an honest deal. I've got to get back to the hills. I do believe I've had my fill.
Yay, Steve!
Of all them whipsaw twists and turns down here on the flatlands. Down here on the flatlands. On the flatlands. On the flatlands. On the flatlands. I'm getting more experience every day. Learn to read the fine print. I ain't got but one thing left to say. I just got to get away. Get away, get away, get away, get away from the flatlands. From the flatlands. Get away from the flatlands. From the flatlands. Down here on the flatlands, everything geared for speed. They got neon locomotives loud. They're fueled by lust and greed, and they got wolves turning profit from the willing sheep by selling them off at the slaughterhouse right after they've been fleeced. I've got to get back to the hills. I do believe I've had my fill of all them whipsaw twists and turns down here on the flatlands. Down here on the flatlands. On the flatlands. On the flatlands. On the flatlands.
Incognito.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Can we get a little more of Terry's bass in the monitors, for favor?
About there.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
I'm used to hearing Terry. Steve. It's Nashville Drive-In. There is a law, if you're not from town, there is a law in Nashville that if there is no accident in any given stretch of highway, you must cause one.
There we go. All right, we're going to keep it rolling here. This is the title track from the new song. This is Last Bus Stop.
Never worried about my future, 'cause it seems so far away. Never thought consequence that came from living for the day. All my past transgressions finally catching up with me. Our last bus stop on the road to eternity. Left a trail of broken promises and empty bottles in my wake. Time to answer for the things I've done and make up for my mistakes. Trying to make a confession to anyone who listens to me. On the last bus stop on the road to eternity. Now sitting here on this bus bench, stripped of everything I own, watching everybody pass me by, wondering how I can atone. If you're offering forgiveness, then you know where I'll be. On the last bus stop on the road to eternity. On the last bus stop on the road to eternity. Yeah, yeah. On the last bus stop. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. Whew. It's time for Terry to sing one.
Kiss me once before the dawn. Kiss me twice and I'll be gone. Every hour of every day, I'll hold your heart in mine while I'm away. Hold me like you won't let go. Promise I'll be back before you know. Touch my face 1,000 times. Promise that you'll still be mine. Every hour of every day, I'll hold your heart in mine while I'm away. Hold me like you won't let go. I promise I'll be back before you know. Every hour of every day, I'll hold your heart in mine while I'm away. Hold me like you won't let go. I promise I'll be back before you know. Kiss me once before the dawn. gone. Thank you.
So I'm assuming, before I arrived, Tom probably told you we just put out a new album. This is the song that starts that new album in question.
Four wheels, 3-day weekend, 2 lane blacktop, 1 great friend. How? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Wish I could make a deal with that clock on the wall. Would he move a little faster if I paid him off? His cubicle feels like a jail to me. When 5 o'clock comes, buddy, I'll be free. I'm not asking for much, just a little break. Don't need a French villa or a trip to Spain. Just give me 4 wheels and a 3-day weekend, 2 lane blacktop and 1 great friend. And don't try to call me for 72 hours, and I'll come back. I'll be good to go again. Good to go again. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Turn the whole world off and the radio on. Maybe find a little bar with no bars on my phone. Have some jalapeno salsa and a stiff cocktail. Crash out for the night in some roadside motel. My flip-flops blinking and an old guitar. Don't need nothing that won't fit in the trunk of my car. Just give me 4 wheels and a 3-day weekend, 2 lane blacktop and 1 great friend. And don't try to call me for 72 hours, and I'll come back and be good to go again. Good to go again. Da na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Well, I won't need much to turn this thing around. Just sing along with me and we'll count them down. Yeah! 4 wheels, 3-day weekend, 2 lane blacktop, 1 great friend. Don't call me, soon I'll be good to go again. Just give 4 wheels and a 3-day weekend, 2 lane blacktop and 1 great friend. And don't try to call me for 72 hours, and I'll come back and be good to go again. Good to go again. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Thank you.
Whew, man. What do you think, Don? You ready to sing another one for us?
Yeah, I just gotta find things here.
I'm gonna introduce the band real quick for you. Going from this side of the stage, on keyboard, Mr. Don Gaylord. Over here on guitar, my co-founding partner in crime that we call Incognito Cartel, Mr. Steve Rempus. Over here on bass, an endorsed Sarek artist for us, my lovely wife, Terry Templeman. And over here on the drums, our newest member, Mr. Frank Larkin.
And this is, of course, Tom Templeman. He's entirely too humble.
They know too much of me already.
Ready? I was tired of running around with every fast-talking man you ever found. And then you begged me, baby, said things would be different this time. And like a fool, Lord, I believed your lies. Now it's 3 a.m. and you're gone again, and I've got them same old blues. I know I'm the only one to blame. I'm a fool for you, and you can't be true. I feel that old familiar pain. It hurts the same, just in a different place. Gotta hold it. Got a hole in my heart. Got a hole in my head to have believed a single word you ever said. Everybody warned me, said she's a cheating kind. And in a hot 5 minutes, oh God, you were making time. And it's 3 a.m. and you're gone again, and I've got them same old blues. I know I'm the only one to blame. I'm a fool for you, and you can't be true. I feel that old familiar pain that hurts the same, just in a different place. And you're gone again, and I got them same old blues. I know I'm the only one to blame. I'm a fool for you, and you can't be true. I feel that old familiar pain. It hurts the same, just in a different place. It hurts the same, just in a different place. It hurts the same, hurts the same, hurts the same, it hurts the same, it hurts the same, just in a different place.
That vodka tastes suspiciously like water.
Oh, man. When I was in high school, I was a bit of a wallflower. You can never tell, I would be scared to death to be up here on stage back when I was a freshman and stuff. But a line in a comic strip inspired this song, and we decided to make it a wallflower song. So anybody who was ever a wallflower, this song's for you. Freeze up when you walk by, can't look you in the eye, but in my mind we've had 1,000 conversations. Other girls offer their advice, I know your friends all think I'm nice. They say I'm sweet, but it's no consolation. You walk through me like I'm not there.
I'm invisible to your stare. I try to speak, but every word runs dry.
Try to speak, but every word runs dry.
All the chances I have missed, wanting lips I've never kissed. Just a wallflower watching you walk by. It's a sad form of amusement, transparent and translucent. No mistake, a fake has passed me by. No signs of recognition, I feel like an apparition. Not a ghost of a chance of romance have I. You walk through me like I'm not there. I'm invisible to your stare. Try to speak, but every word runs dry.
Try to speak, but every word runs dry.
All the chances I have missed, wanting lips I'd never kiss. Just a wallflower watching you walk by. It's hard to make that first move when you're standing in cement. My face goes pale, my courage fails, and I'm stuck in my late man. You walk through me like I'm not there. I'm invisible to your stare. Try to speak, but every word runs dry.
Try to speak, but every word runs dry.
All the chances I have missed, wanting lips I've never kissed. Just a wallflower watching you walk by. Just a wallflower watching you walk by.
Incognito Cartel. I got one more.
One more song?
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all coming out. And they do have CDs, so be sure to go out and talk to them.
Yeah, we have our brand new CD for 10. We also have our debut CD if you want them both 15. Thank you for having us, Deb. We have Steve take us home.
A song about waking up the morning after one too many. Bright-tailed and bushy-eyed. Let's do it again, shall we? 2, 3, 4. How's that for authenticity?
Well, the sunlight's shining through the blinds of the only dark corner that I could find. Funny, I don't recall my eyelids ever being so damn thin. I think I drank a porcupine, and the quills are playing hell on my insides. Sunny side up in chicken fried, washed down with a quarter bathtub gin. Well, maybe I was out of my mind, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. And now I'm bright-tailed and bushy-eyed, bright-tailed and bushy-eyed, bright-tailed and bushy-eyed, and I'll do it again tonight. Cause of all this insanity, my my head spinning like a red rubber ball. Sorry, I'm not in, but I'll return your call when I'm not bright-tailed and bushy-eyed. Bright-tailed and bushy-eyed. Bright-tailed and bushy-eyed. But it sure won't be tonight. Where you been, old friends of mine? You can come on in, though the water is fine. Besides, I'm bright-tailed and bushy-eyed. Bright-tailed and bushy-eyed. Bright-tailed and bushy-eyed. Wish we'd be up here all night. We'd gladly do it all night. Not stop until the morning light. But instead we'll say good night.
Thank you, we are Incognito Cartel.
Come by and see us for the new CD.
Great job, y'all.
Thank you, Debbie.
Incognito Cartel. Frank, Terry, Tom, Steve, and Don. Alrighty, coming up next, we have Paul Ivy, Jim Worley, and Mark Yuta.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFNCJams.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFNCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WFNCJams.com.
You are listening to WFMC Jams.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
I'll start. Oh, yeah, do it, sir.
How y'all doing tonight? You having a good time? Hey, before we forget, don't forget Debbie Champion. She's your hostess tonight. She's wonderful, class personified. And for those of you who don't know me, consider yourselves lucky. It's 3 a.m. and there's something in my eye. I know all about how a love is supposed to cry. But at 3 a.m. I'm staring at your empty pillow, instead of looking at the girl I used to know. But at 3 a.m. there's so many things I wish I would have said. At 3 a.m. there's a cold spot on the right side of the bed. At 3 a.m. I'm reading all your texts. At 3:01, what do I do next? At 3 a.m. I couldn't bear to let you go. I know all about how a love is worth its weight in gold. At 3 a.m. I'm staring at your wedding ring, I'm kind of lost in what tomorrow night will bring. But at 3 a.m., there's so many things I wish I would have said. At 3 a.m., there's a cold spot on the right side of the bed. At 3 a.m., I'm reading all your texts. At 3:01, what do I do next? I'm not really sure this is the way love's supposed to be. I kind of gotten used to you being here with me. But at 3 a.m., there's so many things I wish I would have said. At 3 a.m., there's a cold spot on the right side of the bed. At 3 a.m., I'm reading all your texts. At 3:01, what do I do next? At 3 a.m., oh, at 3 a.m.
Jim Morley. Here's my
Check 1,
kids
2.
up.
Check. Since the 4th of July weekend, I'll do this one. This song I wrote when I was a young lieutenant with the Air Force. And just want to say, whoever served, thanks for your service. Whoever's a spouse or a father or mother to someone that has served, thank you. This one's called Good Old USA. Got out of high school and onto a bus way down to San Antone. Country and God I trust. My first week of boot camp, away from family and friends. And I truly missed them, but my service I will lend to the best damn country, the USA. I will stand up for freedom, but something's in its way. And I salute those who fought for what we have today. I proudly lend my service to the good old USA. Went on a battle, lost a few friends. All of the pain and memories will be with me till the end. So sometimes I wonder why people don't show more respect for our country. Don't they know we live in the best damn country, the USA? And I will stand up for freedom, something's in its way. And I salute those who fought for what we have today. I proudly lend my service to the good old USA. When old glory passes by, take off your hat and put a hand on your heart. For the best damn country, the USA. And I will stand up for freedom, something's in its way. And I salute those who fought for what we have today. I proudly lend my service to the good old USA. Yeah, I proudly lend my service to the good old USA. Thank you so much.
Mark Yuta. Good job, Mark. Welcome back.
Thank you, man.
Here's Paul Ivy.
Thanks, Debbie. That was a beautiful song, man. My son was in the Army, and appreciate everybody that does. Appreciate your service. Thanks. I want to start off tonight with a song I wrote with Daniel Niehoff. It's called My Next Best Day. Back when we were children, day before we started school, couldn't get a wink of sleep that night. Tomorrow couldn't come too soon. Now when I hit my pillow, the thing that's keeping me awake, thinking about the times I'll spend with you and all the memories that we'll make. Didn't know what I was missing till you came my way. And every moment after this one means tomorrow will be my next best day. Christmas Eve when I was 13, lying in my bed, visions of all the toys I'd get dancing in my head. Not a lot has changed now, 'cause when I close my eyes, all I see are visions of you till the sunrise. Didn't know what I was missing till you came my way. And every moment after this one means tomorrow will be my next best day. Now when we go to sleep in each other's arms, one thing that I can say, didn't know what I was missing till you came my way. And every moment after this one means tomorrow will be my next best day. And you're the reason tomorrow is my next best day. Oh, thank you.
Paul Ivy.
Thank you. Dan Niehoff.
You guys having a good time so far? Yeah? Well, this next song will change that. Here's one for the emotionally inept out there.
I'm their king.
I don't need to hear what you have to say. Words of wisdom right now, just a little too late. Bet you're thinking I don't know how big a jerk I can be. There are things that I know you wouldn't believe. Like I know I should have stopped her when she went for the door. I know I should have held her just a little bit more. I should have said I love you, 'cause she didn't know. And I know I broke her heart and she'll never forgive. I know that I'll be sorry till I no longer live. If you're thinking, man, what a fool, yeah, I know. Please don't think I'm shunning your good advice. It don't take rocket science to see I wasn't nice. Anyway, it's my screw up. It's really not your concern. The cold hard fact is she's gone, and it's a hard lesson learned. Now I know I should have stopped her when she went for the door. I know I should have held her just a little bit more. I should have said I love you, 'cause she didn't know. And I know I broke her heart and she'll never forgive. I know that I'll be sorry till I no longer live. If you're thinking, man, what a fool, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Man, I know.
Good stuff.
Jim Worley.
Good stuff. Good staging. I grew up in a little town in the UP of Michigan, if anybody knows what that is. A little small town, great people. You walk in a bar and you see a guy there with a shot and a beard. A lot of them did it. We wrote a song about it called Shot in a Beer Town. City limits kind coming up ahead. Looking forward to a good time with old friends. Been way too long since I've been home. I can see the main street coming into view. A little ghost town with a bar or two. So much has changed, but one thing's still the same. It's just a shot in a beer town. Proud of where I come from. Hard-working, soft-hearted, easy-going folk. Sweating out the day till the whistle blows. A shot in a beer town with people you can count on. Where the bartender knows just what to pour. The moment that you walk in through the door. No one ever gonna bring you down. In a shot in a beer town. After I got a few drinks down, time to move on and make my rounds. Catch a few more laughs, I reminisce about the past. When the night finally gets down to the end, wishing it could start all over again. Yeah, we drank too much. Well, let's throw one down and raise one up for a shot in a beer town. Proud of where I come from. Hard-working, soft-hearted, easy-going folk. Sweating out the day till the whistle blows. A shot in a beer town with people you can count on. Where the bartender knows just what to pour. The moment that you walk in through the door. No one ever gonna bring you down. In a shot in a beer town. It's just a shot in a beer town. I'm proud of where I come from. Hard-working, soft-hearted, easy-going folk. Sweating out the day till the whistle blows. Shot in a beer town with people you can count on. Where the bartender knows just what to pour. The moment that you walk in through the door. No one ever gonna bring you down. In a shot in a beer town. Thank you so much.
Mark Hanna, and here's Paul Ivy.
You said I'm leaving, I said I don't care. Don't think I'll miss you just 'cause you're not here. But I see your face everywhere, so who am I kidding? Drive to work, head on into town. Your perfume lingers on me all around. You're the one I want when the sun goes down, so who am I kidding? Who am I kidding when I lay down to sleep? I pray to God your soul to keep, and ask for one more day for you and me. Some things are better when they're left unsaid. My world would shatter round this empty bed where you lay your pretty head. So who am I kidding? Who am I kidding when I lay down to sleep? I pray to God your soul to keep, and ask for one more day for you and me. I was wrong, baby, that's for sure. Please don't walk out that door. I'm not kidding, oh no, I'm not kidding anymore. You said I'm leaving, I said I don't care. Don't think I'll miss you just 'cause you're not here. But I see your face everywhere, so who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I'm not kidding anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Who am I kidding?
Paul Ivy.
Thank you.
And we got one more from Jim Worley.
You never know. Hey, before we go any further, how about a hand one time for Debbie Champion? She's your hostess.
Yeah, Debbie.
Also, Incognito Cartel, they're great. And don't forget about your bartenders and your waitresses. They're working really hard to make sure you listen to me drunk, because that's probably the best way to do it. Also, I have CDs, so if you want to buy a CD or watch me drop my capo, they're $10, and you can use them for coasters too, because they're like a dual purpose kind of thing.
Nah.
And here's one off of it. And if I forget to say it, I had a nice time tonight. Thanks for having me out. Music soft and the lights are low. I didn't forget a thing. Time to say I love you so, and whisper tender things. I got the wine and the candles too. I got a wedding ring. Nothing left for me to do. Now all that's missing is you. All that's missing is you, and the love that we once shared. So many times you requested my presence, I was never there. Now you're gone and I get the picture.
this much is true. 'Cause since you're gone, I got everything. Now all that's missing is you. When she was here, she gave her all. I didn't give a thing. She gave me signs and I missed them all. Now I get everything. Now I see what she needed from me. It's all crystal clear. Candles, wine, and a heart so true. Now all that's missing is you. All that's missing is you. And the love that we once shared. So many times you requested my presence. I was never there. Now you're gone and I get the picture. This much is true. 'Cause since you're gone, I got everything. Now all that's missing is you. Since you're gone, I got everything. Now all that's missing is you. Hey, once again, I'm Jim Worley. Thank you so much.
And he does have CDs for sale. We got one more from Mark. Is it Yuta or Huda?
Huda.
Huda.
Thanks.
I done got to thinking. I've said it both ways now.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, David. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for playing. You sound great.
You bet. Thanks. This song's I wrote with my friend AJ and Jane, who are in the room. When you do a song for the first time, it's best when your co-writers are not in the room, because they're the only ones that know how this goes. And hopefully, I do it justice. This one's about just embracing today, and one day we'll look back and know the days we live right now are the good old days. This one's called "These Are the Good Old Days." Struggle with a bill, so I'm working late. I always find a way to get them paid. Just enough in my pocket for the corner bar. The drinks are cheap, but the stories aren't. 'Cause these are the good old days. We'll remember them in our old age. Carve them in a tree, burn them in our minds, write them on a page. 'Cause these are the good old days. Weekends come and we pack the car. No resort, but we're under stars. We feel the fire as we hold hands, and talk and dream about future plans. These are the good old days. We'll remember them in our old age. Carve them in a tree, burn them in our minds, write them on a page. 'Cause these are the good old days. Baby's awake, we're not getting sleep. House is a mess, wish a maid was free. Only had love through all these years. We're gonna look back wishing we were here. 'Cause these are the good old days. We'll remember them in our old age. So carve them in a tree, turn them in your minds, write them on a page. 'Cause these
These are the good old days. These are the good old days. These are the good old days.
All right.
Mike Huda. And we got one more from Paul Ivy.
Yeah, I want to do, thanks Debbie, appreciate it. Always great to play here. And I want to finish off with a song I wrote with Norm MacDonald and Laura Rebel. Since you're all out there just watching, I want you to get involved in an audience participation song. It's a very easy part for y'all. You know, there's so many Hall of Fames out there. There's the Baseball Hall of Fame, Musicians Hall of Fame, Football Hall of Fame, a lot of Hall of Fames out there. One of the Hall of Fames that doesn't get a lot of recognition is the Alcohol of Fame. And we'd like to honor that group. And you've got a nice part in the chorus where you just go woo and you lift up your glass. Just go woo and you toast. It's very simple, and you'll know when it comes along. I'll prompt you. It goes something like this. If Johnny's got you walking sideways, dancing down the driveway, honky-tonk be donkin', kicking up your Friday, howling at a full moon, falling off a pontoon. You do the longest headstand to get a girl to like you. The neighbors might be throwing shade, but buddy, you're on your way to the Honk Hall of Fame, where everybody knows your name. You can't live it down, so live it up. Raise your cup, fill it up, raise your cup. Woo! All right, good, there you go. It's a happy hour all day in the Alcohol of Fame. Did you beer pong with 100 proof, jump naked off the roof, pledging Kappa Cuervo, the videos on YouTube. Y'all got 1 million views. Well, buddy, I got news for you. You're in the Alcohol of Fame, where everybody knows your name. You can't live it down, so live it up. Fill your cup, raise it up, raise it up. Woo! It's a happy hour all day in the Alcohol of Fame. You get the red carpet rollout when you stumble into Waffle House. Top shelf black belt, never let the ice melt. Don't need an Emmy or a VMA. It's a honky-tonk parade into the Alcohol of Fame, where everybody knows your name. You can't live it down, so live it up. Fill your cup, raise it up, raise it up. Woo! It's happy hour all day in the Alcohol of Fame. You can't live it down, so live it up. Fill your cup, raise it up, raise it up. Woo! It's happy hour all day in the Alcohol of Fame. Yeehaw! Hello, Nashville. Thank you.
Paul Ivy and Markuda Jim Worley. Alrighty, coming up next we got a featured writer. And tonight we have Jimmy Payne. And those of you who know Jimmy know how wonderful he is. He had a big cut with Gary Puckett in the Union Gap. He wrote Woman, Woman. He's had cuts by number ones for Charlie Pride, Tammy Wynette, Loretta Lynn, Jeannie Pruitt. And he's really a great guy. Y'all give a nice welcome. Jimmy Payne.
Well, thank you. Is everybody doing okay? That requires an answer now.
How does that sound for you, Jamie?
How does it sound there, Debbie?
Does that sound all right?
Well, good. I guess I'm ready then.
Y'all give it up. Jimmy Payne.
All right, thank you. It's great to be back here again. This is a real old song. Not that my others are not going to be old, but this is older. It came to Nashville with me a long time ago, and not too many people have recorded it, but it's a real traditional song, and it's kind of something you learn after being on the road for a few years, and it goes like this. At 8 o'clock, the music starts, and folks are coming in. 4 long hours ahead of me, a 20-minute break at 10. All night long, there's many songs I'm asked to sing. But when I sing my most requested song, that's when my heartaches begin. My most requested song reminds me of you. Each line explains the misery you put me through. Even tells how you left me and the way I cry alone. Each word becomes reality in my most requested song. Debbie, can we take a little edge off that guitar, maybe put a little bass on it or something, or turn it down a little? That was it. All that was in place of a steel guitar turnaround. As I stand and sing, I smile to hide the tears inside of me. No one knows I live the heartbreak in this melody. And just when I think I've almost driven you from my mind, someone wants to hear that sad song just one more time. My most requested song reminds me of you. Each line explains the misery you put me through. Even tells how you left me and the way I cry alone. Each word becomes reality in my most requested song. Each word becomes reality in my most requested song. All right.
Jimmy Payne.
Allow me to work with this guitar a little while longer. Debbie, I'm going to try to change it up here. I don't know how it's going to sound out there. I'm just going to please me.
You want any more bass or more treble or?
No, less treble.
Yeah, I got all the treble off here.
You do? That's amazing.
I can boost your bass.
How about these speakers?
That's better.
No, that is a little better. Just let me fool around with it a little bit. I think it sounds better up here. What does it sound like out there? Terrible?
Is that all right?
Okay. Well, that is terrible then. Smart aleck. I'm going to sing a song now that I wrote with Jim Glazer, and we had several cuts on this song. Among Connie Smith had a single on it back in the 80s for about 10 minutes. It came in the charts with a bullet, and she got up on the Grand Ole Opry during fanfare and said, "This is the last country song I'm ever going to record." So the next week it fell out of the charts with an anchor. So, and anyway, Daniel O'Donnell recorded it and had it in a platinum album over in Ireland. It's called "Don't Say Love." Don't say love if you don't mean what you say. Don't say love and then turn me away. Don't be playing a game that you don't know the meaning of. And if you can't stay forever, don't say love. It's all right to say you like me, or I'm fun to be around, but don't say love unless you mean it, 'cause that really brings me down. This is not a one-time feeling. I'm not out for just a thrill. I just got to know for certain that your love for me is real. Don't say love if you don't mean what you say. Don't say love and then turn me away. Don't be playing a game that you don't know the meaning of. And if you can't say forever, don't say love. On TV and in the movies and in nearly every song, people say the words I love you till the meaning's nearly gone. But if you've never felt the way that only true love makes you feel, then you still won't understand it, and no words can make it real. Don't say love if you don't mean what you say. Don't say love and then turn me away. Don't be playing a game that you don't know the meaning of. And if you can't say forever, don't say love. No, if you can't say forever, don't say love. Thank you. I think it's time for a commercial break here.
Do you have CDs for sale, Jimmy?
Yes, actually I do. I've got a couple in my guitar case. Actually, I got 3 in there. They're
Great.
$10 each.
How much are they?
$10.
All right, that's the deal.
We try to keep up with the sagging economy, and we lowered our prices, lowered our standards. No, we didn't do that. This song here is, I guess I would have to say it's probably the saddest song I've ever written, due to the nature of it and everything. A disc jockey friend of mine in California called me one day and wanted to know if he could send me a song, and he sent a few lines to a song that I really liked the idea, and so I wanted to write it with him, and but with the nature of the subject of it, it is a sad song in a way, the way it happened. And I had a family member that was going through a divorce, and it sort of paralleled what he told me was going on in his mind, and it goes like this. Rod Richard had it in the top 40 several years ago in the charts, of Cajun artist from Texas. Lying here beside me, the woman who still loves me. Wait a minute. That's it. I hadn't done this in a long time. Lying here beside me, the woman who still loves me so much. I don't get too close to her, afraid I'll be cold to her touch. She don't know how much it hurts to keep it all inside me, and I don't know how long I can play the part. It ain't right to lead her on, but it's just as wrong to break her heart. How can I tell her the fire has gone out and that old flame just don't burn here like before. How do you tell someone you love you're not in love anymore? I could say another woman has me wrapped up in the magic of her spell, 'cause that's usually what happens when the feeling leaves, it goes to someone else. But there's never been another, and for me that's even harder to explain. Should I go ahead and tell her now, or see just how long I can stand the pain? How can I tell her the fire has gone out, and that old flame just don't burn here like before? How do you tell someone you love you're not in love anymore? All right, thank you.
That was pretty.
I think we've only had a couple of records on that besides Rod Richard, but his was the closest to a hit on that. I guess every songwriter has their favorite song. This wasn't my biggest song by any stretch of the imagination, but it's probably my favorite song. It was one I wrote by myself and got the idea to write it while I was in England on tour, and wrote it on a matchbook, inside matchbook cover, and came home and wrote it. So it was like Tom Paul and the Glazer Brothers had a top 30 record on this, and mine sold way under 1 million, and Cal Smith did it on the back side of a hit record, but it goes like this. I nearly made it all the way to work this morning, then I changed my mind. There's an empty feeling in my soul that's crying from a life of marking time. And I don't know if it's too late to find success, or if my life can take the change. But I'm not getting any younger, and I'm feeling the weight of my change. My woman waits at home for me inside the safety of an aging dream. And she goes on believing in some promises that she ain't ever seen. And it would break her heart if she knew how my thoughts are tortured by the strain. God knows that I love her, but I'm feeling the weight of my chains. And I'm not looking for a pot of gold beyond some faded rainbow in the sky. I'm just trying hard to feed a hungry dream that's trying hard to stay alive. But sometimes I feel like giving up when all my efforts seem in vain. But somehow I'll keep on trying. I'm just feeling the weight of my change. Lord knows I'll keep on trying, but I'm feeling the weight of my chains. Thank you. Y'all are a really nice audience tonight. I wish my throat was a little better, but maybe next time. Do we have any Charlie Pride fans in the house tonight? All right. I wrote this with a lovely lady by the name of Naomi Martin. Sadly, we lost her last year, about this time, somewhere around this time last year. But anyway, we wrote this song for Charlie, but it took him 9 years to get around and record it. And on the way to Charlie with the song, Jeannie Pruitt had an album recording of it. And then finally, Charlie decided to record it, and it was a #1 record. And I actually found a reggae version of this the other day on YouTube. You can search this out. You can just search the title and just say reggae version. I found it actually while I was looking for Jeannie Pruitt's version. I found this particular version of it, but the girl sings it fine. The music, I have no idea where they went to on that. But anyway, this was Charlie Pride's version. It goes like this. My eyes can only see as far as you. I've stopped searching all the faces in the crowd, and I don't ever want to find somebody new. I'm content with loneliness if you're not in my arms, 'cause my eyes can only see as far as you. My heart is set on loving you forever, and your love is strong enough to see me through. It'll keep me holding on to you forever, for my eyes can only see as far as you. That would have been a steel guitar. My heart is set on loving you forever, and your love is strong enough to see me through. It'll keep me holding on to you forever, for my eyes can only see as far as you. Yes, my eyes can only see as far as you. Thank you so much. I guess everybody that looks in the past might have written this song here. That spends a lot of time, I should say, when you get a certain age, you spend a lot of time, more time looking back than you do looking forward. And I had met a guy overseas one time by the name of Mornix Vervat, and I was on tour over in England and Holland and Belgium, and I met this guy in Belgium, and didn't get to know him but till years later. And we were Skyping one day. We first started talking on the phone, then we started Skyping, and he said, "Jimmy, I would like to write a song with you." And so I didn't know what he had in mind. And I said, "Well, what would we write about?" And he said, "A time machine." Like we were just waiting to do that. But I said, "Well, Mornix, I don't know anything about a time machine." And he said, "Well, I'm not really speaking of a time machine as much as I am talking about going back to things you used to do, places you used to, back home, so to speak. And I said, well, man, I ought to be good at that. I live in the past half the time anyway. And here's what we came up with. I don't need a time machine to get me where I'm going, 'cause there's an old song that can take me all the way. And when the music of my life plays gently on my heartstrings, it's like an invitation for a trip to yesterday. And I can play in the playgrounds of my memory, steal away to a place I once called home. Let me dance to the music that my heart sings, and I can always get there on the wings of a song. Sometimes I close my eyes when this old world gets heavy and drift away to some old favorite time when love for me was new and life uncomplicated. I still love to go there, if only in my mind. And I can play in the playgrounds of my memory, steal away to a place I once called home. Let me dance to the music that my heart sings, and I can always get there on the wings of a song. Somehow an old melody always seems to carry me away, and I can play in the playgrounds of my memory, steal away to a place I once called home. Let me dance to the music that my heart sings, and I can always get there on the wing of a song. I can always get there on the wings of a song. All right, thank you. I've been working on a new single on that. Hope to have that out soon. This one, I was just a little boy when we wrote it. No, not really. But my first few months in Nashville, they say you should figure on being in Nashville 5 years before you have any success. But I got extremely lucky. 5 months, 5 months after I was here, Jim Glazer was working on a song, and he said, man, I'd love to have you to help me write this song. And he had written a song that I had out. I had just signed a deal with Epic Records, and I had one release out, and it was kind of a pop type song, and we were trying to find something that would follow that record. And so we sat down there one night at Glazer Studios and worked on it all night, and came out with next morning with a finished song. And we later wrote a bridge for it that took almost as long to write, that 2-line bridge, and we didn't even use it. When I went to record it, Billy Sherrill said, "Why don't need an old damn bridge? It's it's already over 3 minutes." So anyway, I took his word for it. But so I recorded it, and my record was playing out in Los Angeles, and Glenn Campbell, the big country fan that he is, and great ears for songs, he was hearing it on the radio, and he called the radio station for a copy of it, and so they got together on it. And Glenn also had found by the time I get to Phoenix, and he was leaning more toward that one than he was this one. But he knew Jerry Fuller, who had just signed Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, and they didn't have anything, luckily, they didn't have anything to record. So Glenn told Jerry Fuller, why don't you record Woman, Woman on your guys? And so he took it down to a bowling alley in San Diego and told the guys to learn this song. He said, there's already a country version of it, but we want to make a pop record on it. So I'm happy it turned out the way it did, and it's sold around 14 million all over the world with their record plus 100 other versions. And
that's amazing.
And so I won't be mad if y'all help me do it either. Goes like this. Woman, woman, have you got cheating on your mind? On your mind. Something's wrong between us that your laughter cannot hide, and you're afraid to let your eyes meet mine. I hate to have to say it, but that look's all over you. Got cheating on your mind, on your mind. I always pray that the Lord won't let me sound like alfalfa on those high notes. I've seen the way men look at you when they think I don't see. And it hurts to have them think that you're that kind. I hate to have to say it, but that looks all over you. Got cheating on your mind, on your mind. A woman wears a certain look when she is on the move, and a man can always tell what's on her mind. I hate to have to say it, but that looks all over you. Woman, woman, have you got cheating on your mind, on your mind.
Jimmy B.
Hey, y'all been great. Stick around for all of the others. Thank you.
Awesome job, Jimmy. And he does have CDs. So go up and get his CD from me. Just go over and talk to him. Alrighty, coming up next we got Craig Morrison, Veronica Stanton, Eli Autry. Y'all coming up.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFNCJams.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFNCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear, coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WFNCJams.com.
You are listening to WFMC Jams.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com.
Stay focused. Now that's a major key alert.
Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
Hey. Hi, I found a toy dinosaur over on the playground by Smith Street. It had this phone number on it, and, well, I just wanted to make sure the dinosaur made it back to its little owner.
When I found the little sippy cup, I just had to give you a call. It's for a kid, you know?
I know my son gets super attached to the smallest things, even a fire truck, and I'd be happy to drop it off.
We'd do anything for kids, yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Learn more at feedingamerica.org, brought to you by the Ad Council.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
Woo! Evening. Ladies first.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you everyone for being here, and thank you, Debbie, for having us. My name is Veronica Stanton, and I'm going to start with a song called 827 Miles. It's about being far from home and being far from my family. Nope, it's up here. Well, I've been calling this home now for a while. It's been about a year since I left PA. Usually talking to Mom just makes me smile. But I've been choking up telling her I'm doing great. And that's true, I am, that ain't a lie. But sometimes as we say goodbye, get hung up on what I left behind. I was sick of being home. I had to leave so I could grow. And it still feels right being on my own. I felt lost in a place I had known, but now I'm sick of being alone. 827 miles from home. Well, I've been reminiscing for a while about life in Jenkintown, PA. And maybe it's 'cause I'm the youngest child. I find comfort thinking of the day-to-day. Well, I remind myself I'm doing fine. If I were there, I'd lose my mind. But it's hard to think of all I left behind. I was sick of being home. I had to leave so I could grow. And it still feels right being on my own. I felt lost in a place I had known. Now I'm sick of being alone. 827 miles from home. send me pictures of the little ones, but it's just not the same. Sometimes I worry by the time I get back there, they will have forgotten my name. And I'll only have myself to blame. 'Cause I was sick of being home. I left so I could grow, and it still feels right being on my own. I felt lost in a place I had known. Now I'm sick of being alone. 827 miles from home. 827 miles from home. 827 miles from home.
Veronica Stanton.
Thank you.
Is Eli Autry.
Is that there still? Okay, this is a song, it's a sad song that I wrote because I play country music, so I write sad songs sometimes. And me and Alex were talking about this before I got up here, so I figured I'd open with a sad song, and then if I get happier from there on, you guys will like me more, so I'm going to do that. Just a young girl, wild and free, graduating high school in 1973. And he's a soldier getting home from the war. She first saw him, she knew for sure, but her dad had told her it was wrong. Can't live your life like an old love song. But she said, I'm in love with a boy in green, and I don't care if I'm only 17. I'm in love with a boy in green. Let me be with him and I'll do anything. A year went by, it all went as planned, but in his mind, he was still in Vietnam. So drunk one night, he took his life, left an unborn son with a young beautiful wife. And she cried, you'll always be my boy in green, sweetest boy that I've ever seen. You'll always be my boy in green. I shared a bond with you, nothing could come between. 19 years down the road, he grabs his gun and he says it's time to go. And as a young man boards a plane, she prays to God she'll see him again. And she prays, you'll always be my boy in green, bravest boy that I've ever seen. Lord, watch over my boy in green. And if you do this for me, I'll do anything. As she walks through Arlington, she kneels beside the crosses of a father and son. And she cries, "You'll always be my boys in green, sweetest men that I've ever seen. You'll always be my boys in green. I shared a love with you, nothing could come between. You'll always be my boys in green, the bravest men that I've ever seen. You'll always be my boys in green. And though your bodies are gone, I know you'll never leave my boys in green."
Eli Audrey.
Thank you.
Here's Craig Morrison.
Alrighty then. My name's Craig Morrison. Thanks for having us, Deb. I've been living here in Nashville now for actually just over 7 years. I moved here with my wife in 2011, 1st of June. Haven't looked back. But I wrote this song with a young lady by the name of Sarah Beth Terry. And it's called Your Voice. It goes like this. Caught up in my own universe. Sometimes it's a blessing, most times it's a curse. My good days often go from bad to worse. Get lost in the rush, the noise and the crowd. The take on more than my time will allow. What I really need is you here right now. 'Cause your arms are my favorite place. Your lips are my favorite taste. Your heart is my saving grace when I need to be found. But your voice is my favorite sound. Your world's far more crazy than mine. Everybody wants a piece of your time. Lately I feel like I'm the back of the line. Oh baby, where can you see me? When are you free? We both got 1,000 different places to be. It's penciled in a night. It's just you and me. 'Cause your arms are my favorite place. Your lips are my favorite tastes. Your heart is my saving grace when I need to be found. But your voice is my favorite sound. If I close my eyes, will you whisper in my ear? It's almost like you're really here. 'Cause your arms are my favorite place.
are my favorite taste. Your heart is my saving grace when I need to be found. But your voice is my favorite sound, yeah. Your voice is my favorite sound. Thank you.
This song is called Rome. Excuse me. And it's about falling in love with someone for the second time. And happened to be in Rome when it happened. So I blame it all on the city. I've been watching you, watching me, trying not to let you see me smile. They're whispering, telling me, don't you see, he's been looking at you for a while. I just wanna play it cool, I don't wanna get my hopes up. So I light a cigarette, walk around a bit, pour red wine into my cup. But then we start to talk, end up going on a walk. Long old cobblestones feel so right to be alone. We talk about life, about the joy and the strife. The first time around we were lost, now we're found. I realize I'm in love with you, doubt you feel it too. I'm confused and I'm scared. I try to cut the ties, give you alibis, but you persist, I'm unprepared. I just wanna play it cool, but you know you got my hopes up. You say you wanna be with me, you know it's crazy, but you say you won't mess up. And then we start to talk, end up going on a walk. Long old cobblestones feel so right to be alone. We talk about life, about the joy and the strife. The first time around we were lost, now we're found. And doubt begins to creep in. They tell me not to give in. I write you a letter saying let's wait, it's better. But then we start to talk, end up going on a walk along an old street in Rome. Feels so right to be alone. We talk about life, about the joy and the strife. It's second time around we were lost, now we're found. Thank you.
This is a faster song and it's less sad. So if you didn't like the last one because it was sad, then maybe you like this one because it's not sad. That's my logic. This is the one that I wrote like 2 years ago. It's called The Devil's Daughter.
When I first saw her, corner of the bar, I thought, how on earth could an angel fall so far? Come and get me, smile, and knock a grown man to his knees. When her eyes met mine,
I felt the whole world freeze. Temptation knocked and I answered the call. I poured my heart out and she took it all. Left without warning with the early morning sun. She's a fire on the mountains, so run, boys, run. When the devil went to Georgia, he must have brought his daughter. Brother once seen her, you ain't seen nothing hotter. And up until I met her, my life was going well. That Southern belle turned my world to hell. If you go down south, past the Mason-Dixon line, you better watch your step, you just might lose your mind. Snakes down there, they're hiding in plain sight. They got long tan tails, scales that fit just right. The peaches look sweet, but they're poison inside. Steal the key to your heart and take you for a ride. Once she's gone, she'll never pass your way again. Hell yeah, she's evil, she's the best there's ever been. When the devil went to Georgia, he must have brought his daughter. Brother once seen her, you ain't seen nothing hotter. And up until I met her, my life was going well. That Southern belle turned my world to hell. When the devil went to Georgia, he must have brought his daughter. Brother once seen her, you ain't seen nothing hotter. And up until I met her, my life was going well. That Southern belle turned my world to hell. Thank you.
Eli Alter is Craig Morrison.
Alrighty, this one's a little bit more up-tempo too. This song's for those of us who can remember vinyl, records and things like that. I wrote this song with a guy, good friend of mine, his name's DJ Gleason. It's called Love You Like a Rock Song. You can sing along with a little na-na bit if you want to. Na 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 na. That was hopeless, so if you'd like to just a little louder than that. There's a little bit of room left on the dance floor and none of it's reserved. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Na 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 na. Well, I got a girl, she looks so cute in them cut-off jeans and them cowgirl boots. She'll dance all night, loves that country groove. There's a side of her that no one sees, an outlaw hiding underneath. Behind closed doors, she dances to a different tune. Come on, baby, rock me all night long. Spin my record, play that song. Crank it to 11 till the break of dawn. Honey, hit that high note at the end. Cue it back up and crank it again. Come on, baby, love me like a rock song, yeah. Na 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 na. She starts off soft and slow at first, getting all warmed up in that first verse. Finds a rhythm, keeps it in perfect time. That melody she knows by heart, right on key from the very start. Hits that high note, then she blows my mind. Come on, baby, rock me all night long. Spin my record, play that song. Crank it to 11 till the break of dawn. Honey, hit that high note at the end. Cue it back up and crank it again. Come on, baby, love me like a rock song. Yeah, come on. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, baby, rock me all night long. Spin my record, play that song. Crank it to 11 till the break of dawn. Honey, hit that high note at the end. Cue it back up and crank it again. Come on, baby, love me like a rock song. Yeah,
I said, come on, baby, love me like a rock song. Yeah, I said, come on, baby, love me like a rock song.
Greg Morrison.
Thank you.
We got one more from Veronica Stanton.
Thanks again, Debbie, for having us, and thank you everyone for listening. This last song is called Wallflower. It's about as up-tempo as I get, but hope you like it. I wish I was a wildflower. I know you'd pick me. The sun would shine on me at the right hour. You wouldn't resist me. You would take me into your hands and maybe bring me to a dance. But the happiness would be a fade. Wildflowers die in a vase. I'd miss the sun and the view I had from being on my own. I'd miss the wind and the changes it could bring when it would blow. I'd miss the rain and even the pain of being alone. I wish I was a wildflower. I know you'd see me. Yeah, just one glance and I'd be planted forever in your memory. You would hold me in your loving arms, try to keep me from all harm. But your efforts, they would be in vain. Wildflowers aren't meant to get swept away. I'd miss the sun and the view I had from being on my own. I'd miss the wind and the changes it could bring when it would blow. I'd miss the rain and even the pain of being alone. Oh, the happiness would be a phase. Wildflowers die in a vase. I miss the sun and the view I had from being on my own. I miss having a part of me that's only known to myself and everyone with whom I had grown. I miss the rain and even the pain of being alone. Of being alone. Being alone.
Veronica Stanton.
Thank you.
And we got one more from Eli Autry.
It's the most recent song that I've written. It's about a girl that I met here in Nashville. She was really amazing, and I met her for one night, and then I never heard from her again. I got a bad history of that. And I don't know, Nashville's all about who you meet. I met this guy Alex tonight, and my guitar's busted right now, so I'm playing Alex's guitar. So this song's called Tattooed Angel. She must have lost her way to heaven in the hills of Tennessee. The tattooed angel got a hold on me. I can't think straight, never felt more free since a tattooed angel got a hold on me. I was feeling like a man till she knocked me on my ass, acting like kids rolling through grass. Ain't never been nothing made me walk a different path.
takes my breath away when I hear that laugh. Say nobody's perfect, I thought that was true, till look into those eyes, ain't never seen a sky more blue. She could tear your walls down and fly right through when the tattooed angel gets a hold on you. She must have lost her way to heaven in the hills of Tennessee. The tattooed angel got a hold on me. I can't think straight, never felt more free since the tattooed angel got a hold on me. There's ink on her wings, and brother, I swear, she walks into the room, she floats on air. Freeze my mind till I ain't got no cares, running my fingers through that halo of hair. She must have lost her way to heaven in the hills of Tennessee. The tattooed angel got a hold on me. Can't think straight, I never felt more free since the tattooed angel got a hold on me. She must have lost her way to heaven in the hills of Tennessee. The tattooed angel got a hold on me. I can't think straight since she set me free. The tattooed angels got a hold on me. Since the tattooed angel got a hold on me.
Eli Autry.
Thank you.
And we got one more from Craig Morrison.
Thanks, Deb. Thank you for having me. I'd be a little shout out to my wife and my son. They're at home. I don't know if they're watching, but I know they're listening on the internet. On Sunday nights, they broadcast this live. So if you're ever, if you're from out of town, feel like checking in at the Commodore again. I'm going to do a song for you all now. It's called Phone Call. It's the middle of the night and I'm sitting in this room. Cut the silence with the knife, except the clock ticking. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder what she's doing. Is she laying there alone? My heart is beating harder, staring at this phone. Boom, 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 boom. What will I do without you? Should I try? Should I wait? Is it goodbye? Is it too late? I need to know. Is it too late? Or just that phone call away? God help me find the words if I get her on the line. I gotta think of something, running out of time. Boom, 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 boom. Something that'll do, that'll take back all I said. I can't think, no, I can't think with the pounding in my head. Boom, 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 boom. What will I do without you? Miss your kiss, need your touch, can't take this, it's too much. Everything I need to say is just a phone call away. You might hear me, way to bring you home.
What you don't know can't hurt you. Then why's it killing me to stare at this phone? What will I do without you? Miss your kiss, need your touch, can't take this, it's too much. Everything I need to say is just a phone call away. Phone call away.
Craig Morrison.
Thank you.
Eli
Thank you,
Autry, Veronica Stanton. Great job, y'all. Thank you. All righty, coming up next, we got one more round before Evan Mike, John Patty, Jason Cole, and Scott Jones.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFNCJams.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFNCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WFNCJams.com.
You are listening to WFMC Jams.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com.
Stay focused. Now that's a major key alert.
Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
Nice to meet y'all. Hope you're all having a good evening. I moved here from Austin back in January, and Nashville has been so much fun. This is actually my first time being able to play here as part of this Writers Round, so thank you, Debbie, for having me. This first song is called Have a Little Something.
I heard that you're trying to escape the world, 'cause I heard that you're having a hard time. So have a little something to make you believe that everything is gonna be alright. Just have a little something, and I will be that guy that you need in
You who deserve to float into the stars, 'cause you who don't need another anchor holding you down. So have a little something to make you believe that everything is gonna be alright. Just have a little something, and I will be that guy that you need in your life. So have a little something to make you believe that everything is gonna be alright. Just have a little something, and I will be that guy that you need in your life.
Thank you all.
John Patty. And here is Jason Cole.
So I moved here in January from Colorado, so we're both celebrating our 6th month pretty soon here. Congrats. I'm gonna use it tonight to like play some real new stuff. So this song I finished today, and it's called Like a Stranger. Act like I never felt goosebumps. Ran my fingers through your hair. Acting like I never stumbled when you pulled me up the stairs. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Tonight I'm gonna love you like a stranger. Feel that nervous first kiss, touch. We can save the long term for later. 'Cause one first time will never be enough. Tonight I'm gonna love you like a stranger. Like a stranger. Pretend I don't know your history. Just see you as you are right now. Give secrets a mystery. Live in the lost, forget the found. Bum ba dum, bum ba dum, bum. Bum ba dum, bum ba dum, bum. Tonight I'm gonna love you like a stranger. Feel that nervous first kiss, touch. We can save the long term for later. 'Cause one first time will never be enough. Tonight I'm gonna love you like a stranger. Like a stranger. Bum ba dum, bum ba dum, bum. Bum ba dum, bum ba dum, bum. Tonight I'm gonna love you like a stranger. Feel that nervous first kiss, touch. We can save the long term for later. 'Cause one first time will never be enough. Tonight I'm gonna love you like a stranger. Like a stranger. Bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum, bum.
Jason Cole.
Hey, guys.
There's Scott Jones.
What's up, everybody? So this song I wrote, it was one of the first songs I wrote moving down here. One of the first writers' nights I hit was this little dive bar I stumbled upon. Around the same time, I was breaking up with my girlfriend back home, so this is the song I came out with, called Hole in the Wall. There's a hole in the wall where a picture used to be. I can't stand to see you anymore. And there's a hole in the wall, it's right down the road, and that's where I'll go. Drown your memory. But this song gets on, don't have the best reputation, but it treats me just fine. I come in here, have a beer, and it makes me feel alright. The jukebox plays swinging doors by Merle Haggard, and it makes me come alive. I'm glad you're gone. I moved on since I walked into this dive. There's a smoke-filled bar. You never let me go. So I hope you know that I'm here tonight. And there's a hotline girl calling my name. Says I'm to blame, but I think it's the wine. But this song gets on, don't have the best reputation, but treats me just fine. I come in here, have a beer, and it makes me feel alright. The jukebox plays swinging door by Merle Haggard, and it makes me come alive. I'm glad you're gone. I moved on since I walked into this dive. There's a hole in the wall where a picture used to be. I can't stand to see you anymore. And there's a hole in the wall, it's right down the road, and that's where I'll go. Drown your memory. But this song gets on, don't have the best reputation, but treats me just fine. I come in here, have a beer, and it makes me feel alright. The jukebox plays swinging door by Merle Haggard, and it makes me come alive. I'm glad you're gone. I moved on since I walked into this dive.
Thank you.
Scott Jones.
Yeah. I really like that. That was so relaxing. Just like a good beat. Really good beat. I really liked your song too. That was so catchy.
Here's Johnny Patty.
All right. So this next one is one I'm currently in the studio recording, and it is called Reflections.
Stepping on the spaces in between the cracks to avoid any bad luck coming my way. 'Cause God knows I'm from hell and back, and I'm still waiting to be saved. I can't look myself in the mirror till I've left my past behind. So I'll draw a smile into my breath to remind myself I'm alive. We're slipping down the spaces in between the cracks to a world that is unknown and free, where life is given a second chance to let go and breathe. I can't look myself in the mirror till I've left my past behind. So I'll draw a smile into my breath to remind myself I'm alive. I can't look myself in the mirror till I've left my past behind. So I'll draw a smile into my breath to remind myself I'm alive.
Thanks, Al.
John Patty.
So I wrote the chorus this a couple weeks ago, and I finally decided to be disciplined enough to finish it, I think Friday. So this is called Summer Jam. Hot summer day in a pickup truck, windows down and the music up, you singing every single word. Headed out to the boat and the boys gonna crank it up and make big noise. Live it up like we always do. Just one look from you and I finally think it through it. Just one look and I see, maybe it's not the big lake view now. Chattahoochee pontoon or summertime blues. It ain't the drink in my hand, now I understand. Baby, it's not a sun-kissed tan, now toes in the water, ass in the sand. The real joy is just being your man. Yeah, that's my summer jam. That's my summer jam. You and me fishing in the dark, staring up at 1,000 stars, feeling lost in the universe. Sleeping bag in a Coleman tent, empty bottles in a roll-up spin, be traced in your every curve. Just one look from you and I finally think it through it. Just one look and I see, maybe it's not a big lake view now. Chattahoochee pontoon or summertime blues. It ain't the drink in my hand, now I understand. Baby, it's not a sun-kissed tan, now toes in the water, ass in the sand. The real joy is just being your man. That's my summer jam. That's my summer jam. Everybody wants to rule the world. I just need my brown-eyed girl. I just wanna look. Baby, it's not a big lake view. Not Chattahoochee pontoon or summertime blues. It ain't the drink in my hand. Now I understand. Baby, it's not a sun-kissed tan. Not holes in the water, that's in the sand. The real joy is just being your man. Yeah, that's my summer jam. Yeah, that's my summer jam. That's my summer jam. That's my summer jam.
Good job there, Jason. Jason Cole. And you're Scott Jones.
So I'm going to do the darkest song I've ever written. This is a song about going to hell. It's called Hell Raising Man. Wake up, babe, put your black dress on. I'm sorry I left and that you're all alone. See you there looking at my stone, breaks my heart. Now running from the cops, I wrecked that car. I guess I really didn't think ahead that far. Now I'm left falling from the stars. Someone help. So now, babe, if I could look in your eyes, the Lord is gonna send me where the bad men die. I guess it's what I get for living a lie, but there ain't no going back. I said, please, God, won't you let me in? But my time on earth turned my back on Him. Traded my angels for a life of sin, but now it's done. 6 feet down ain't where I'm at, but it almost was. Like a train off its track, I'm covered in blood. Yeah, I know there ain't going back. I died in the mud. Look at what I found. The day of hell-raising man. The day a hell-raising man gets brought back down. Now open my eyes and I'm shocked to see that I'm still breathing and in one piece. Seemed like forever was just a dream. Now it's time to take this life, babe, and turn it around. It's safe to say I'm never going back down. When I die, I'll fly out of this town to paradise. But 6 feet down ain't where I'm at, but it almost was. And like a train back on track, there ain't no blood. Yeah, I'm glad I got sent back. I walked through the mud. Look at what I found. The day of hell-raising man. The day a hell-raising man gets brought back down.
Scott Jones.
Thank you.
Okay, each one of our guests has got one more song each, and then open mic's gonna start. Just so you know where you're at. Huey Lynch Eric Ward, Alex Smith, y'all are our first guests. It's going to be one song each in open mic. And we got one more from John Patty.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you, Debbie, for having me. Having a lot of fun. This last song I got for y'all is off my CD 321 that I released in 2016. I know we are all on social media, so if you like our stuff, give us a follow. Here we go, Strand the Ocean. Thank you guys.
I was once drifting through the fog, waterlogged and all alone, until I heard the siren song calling me to come home. You left me stranded in the ocean, holding on to hopes as currents drag me down. You left me stranded in the ocean, searching for the coast but nowhere to be found. Your whispers in my ear blinded me, only love to see. But stormy skies had different plans, casting me into the times. You left me stranded in the ocean, holding on to hopes as currents drag me down. You left me stranded in the ocean, searching for the coast but nowhere to be found. And all you wanted was another heart to hold, and all you needed was the power to control, to claim another soul, and you caught me. You left me stranded in the ocean. You left me stranded in the ocean, holding on to hopes as currents drag me down. You left me stranded in the ocean, holding on to hopes as currents drag me down. You left me stranded in the ocean, searching for the coast but nowhere to be found.
Thanks, Al.
I'm gonna play one old song, I guess. There's too much white in these plain sheets, hooked up to big machines. I can't get no sleep. These flowers by my bed have a longer life instead of further memories left for me. There will be no more suffering, but there won't be a single place I've been. So tell my mother that I love her, tell my father I forgive him, and I'm proud that I'm the man I am today. Sometimes things in life, they just don't work out like they're supposed to. Sometimes you aren't allowed to stay. One thing I know I won't regret. The only thing I want before I'm dead is one last cigarette. I had you first when I was 14. Smoked until I made my throat bleed, but still never put you down. Pain and despair filled my days. Got no more time to change my ways, but you never let me down. There will be no more suffering, but there won't be a single place I've been. So tell my mother that I love her. Tell my father I forgive him, and I'm proud that I'm the man I am today. Sometimes things in life, they just don't work out like they're supposed to. Sometimes you aren't allowed to stay. One thing I know I won't regret. The only thing I want before I'm dead is one last cigarette. These ashes are crumbling down. This cigarette butt's just about to be stomped out. So tell my mother that I love her. Tell my father I forgive him, and I'm proud that I'm the man I am today. Sometimes things in life, they just don't work out like they're supposed to. Sometimes you aren't allowed to stay. One thing I know I won't regret. The only thing I want before I'm dead is one last cigarette. One last cigarette.
Good job. Jason Cole.
Hey, yes.
And we got one more song from Scott Jones.
Cool. Thanks, Debbie, for having us.
Thank you. It's a good round.
Yeah, if anybody wants to find me, there's a lot of Scott Joneses in the world, so you're going to have to type in my middle name. So if you look up Scott Levi Jones, you can see what I'm up to. And Scott Levi, yeah, Scott Levi Jones, yeah. But yeah, thanks everybody for listening. This song's called Strike Up the Band, and it sounds really good with a band behind you. Seven days a week, yeah, I've been glued to this old guitar. I don't get no sleep, 'cause you don't know how pretty you are. Oh, but it ain't no fun to stand here and take my hand, strike the band. So darling, if you dance, yeah, I'm your man, strike the band. I've been working all day, excuse me if I don't got the move. And did you notice my legs? I'm sorry if I got two left shoes. Oh, but it ain't no fun to stand here and take my hand, strike the band. So, darling, if you dance, yeah, I'm your man, strike the band. When you shake that thing, girl, you know it's hard not to stare. Yeah, I'm guilty as charged. I might need some air. Oh, but it ain't no fun to stand, yeah, and take my hand, strike the band. So, darling, if you dance, yeah, I'm your man, strike the band. Thank you, guys.
And there's Scott Jones, Jason Cole, and John Patty. Great job, guys. Okay, coming up next, we got open mic. It's one song each. And our first guest is Huey Lynch, Eric Ward, and Alex Smith. Y'all coming up.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFMCJams.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WFMCJams.com.
You are listening to WFMC Jams.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com.
Stay focused. Now that's a major key alert.
Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
Make sure you get in your mic. Make sure you get in your mic. You gotta get closer.
All right, I'll get close. My name's Huey Lynch. I'm from New York City. Came all the way to Nashville first time. I actually wasn't even going to play this song tonight, but I got a text on the way over. A great man in the fire department in the city of New York died today. And that's my other day job. I've been a New York City firefighter for 30 years. And, thank you. This man lost, his name is John Vigiano. He lost both his sons at 9/11. One was a firefighter, one was a cop. And he spent a lot of years down searching for them, a lot of months, I should say. And he succumbed to 9/11 cancer. So I'm going to play this in his honor. It's called My Friends, My Brothers.
I miss you, my friend. Gone with no goodbyes or tomorrows. I miss you, my friends. And I hope the days will come again when our lives are filled with fun again, instead of all our lives filled with sorrow. I miss you, my friends, my brothers, and I see your laughing faces like pictures on the wall. And I wish I could turn back time and take away the crying and see you once more. I miss you, my friends. I miss you, my friends. And I miss you, my friends. I miss you, my friends, my brothers. Goodbye. Goodbye. All I want to do is get back to you, and one last time say goodbye. And I see your children's faces, your reflection in their eyes, and I wish I could bring back smiles and take their pain a while and see you once more. I miss you, my friends. Gone with no goodbyes or tomorrows. I miss you, my friends. And I hope the days will come again when our lives are filled with fun again, instead of all our lives filled with sorrows. I miss you, my friends, my brothers. I miss you, my friends, my
Huey Lynch. And here's Eric Ward.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you all for being here. It's a pleasure to always play a song for you. And met Huey from New York and mentioned a legend on the fire department force and mentioned that. So I'm going to play a little patriotic song myself, which I always enjoy playing anyway. But, you know, that's a huge loss. My man. And great job on that, by the way. And great to have you. So. Family had a Civil War rifle hanging on the wall. A little family history we all see. My uncle fought in Vietnam, let his wife get home. Many men made the sacrifice from every walk of life. Great granddad was World War I. Granddad was World War II. Our hearts bleed red, white, and blue. Miles of mud on the boots, through rain, sleet, and snow. Boys turning into men, some never to be seen again. Eating things that made them sick, by the will to survive, fighting for their lives every day and night. Great-granddad was World War I, Granddad was World War II. Our hearts bleed red, white, and blue. Patriot, a fighter, story been told. That flag's been a-flying since the days of old. A lot of men involved in and died on the battlefield. They say the flag's a-flying and the dream is real. Great-granddad was World War I, Granddad was World War II. Our hearts bleed red, white, and blue. Thank you so much.
Eric Ward. And here's Alex Smith.
Oh, thank you. This one goes out to a special someone back home who I just really hope gets to hear it someday. I can always count on you to disappoint me. I can always count on you to grieve me flat. Yeah, you're reliably unreliable. I got no more patience for your bull. I can always count on you to disappoint me. And I can always count on you to be a leech. I can always count on you to bleed me dry. Yeah, you'll if you show up at all, you stand me up and ignore my calls. I can always count on you to be a leech. It's a long road back to where you come from. If you're gonna bumble a ride, find someone else to ask. 'Cause you've used up all your favors here and my charity is gone. Leave, don't ever come back. I can always count on you to not be trusted. I can always count on you to stab my back. Yeah, you're late if you show up at all. You're standing up and ignore my calls. I can always count on you to not be trusted. It's a long road back to where you come from. But if you're gonna bum a ride, find someone else to ask. 'Cause you've used up all your favors here and my charity is gone. Leave, don't ever come back. I can always count on you to beg forgiveness. I can always count on you to come crawling back. With all the hell you put me through and the deceptive awful things you do, I know I can always count on you. Yeah, and it's a long road back to where you come from. If you're gonna bumble a ride, find someone else to ask. 'Cause I'm tired of all your lying, cheating, fucking up and mean mistreating. If you need something, you can kiss my yeah. It's a long road back to where you come from. If you're gonna bum a ride, find someone else to ask. 'Cause you've used up all your favors here and my charity is gone. Don't ever come back. I said just to leave, and don't you ever come back.
And that's Alex Smith. Alex Smith, Eric Ward, and Huey Lynch.
Thank you
Great
so
job.
much, Debbie.
Can't remember the words now.
Someone special, I'm sure.
Okay, coming up next, we got Meg Robinson, Coley Collar, and James Knight.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFMCJams.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great show. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WFMCJams.com.
You are listening to WFMC Jams.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com.
Stay focused. Now that's a major key alert.
Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
We moved to Nashville, and now I'm here just visiting, and someday I want to move back. But the song I will be singing is an original, and it's called Silver Spoon. I'm your target, but I'm aiming. Don't mess with the fire that's burning. The lantern is shaking. Don't push it over, you're faking. Imitator, that behavior, putting you on blast. Troublemaker, major hater, you'll never last. You think you're clever, baby, but you'll see soon. If I go down, I'm taking you. Even your silver spoon. I'm your target, but I'm moving. Don't mess with me, cause I'm proven I'm a whirlwind in disguise. Better run fast if you're wise. So much stronger, bulletproof. Watch me flex on you. Story over, cliffhanger. Watch me come through. You think you're clever, baby, but you'll see soon. If I go down, I'm taking you. Even your silver spoon. Thank you.
Good job, Meg. How old are you? Meg. Meg, how old are you?
I'm 13.
13?
Yeah.
You did good. Here's James Knight.
Yeah, you don't get to ask how old I am. That's right. Has anybody ever loved you? Where are you from? Where did you go? I'm all alone, still thinking of you. The days are short and the nights are slow. Blue-eyed lover, you were more than a friend. The river's gone, come back again. Reflections drown me deeper in. Drown me deeper in my lonely, dark and silent house, you're lonely. But all the happy times were here.
ripple's gonna come back again. Reflections drown me deeper in. Drown me deeper in my lonely. All alone I'm aching for you. Evening darkness floods my soul. The whiskey gone, the glass is slipping. A blue-eyed lover, come and make me whole. Blue-eyed lover, you are more than a friend. A ripple's gone, come back again. Reflections drown me deeper in. Drown me deeper in my lonely. Blue-eyed lover, you are more than a friend. Ripple's gone, come back again. Reflections drown me deeper in. Drown me deeper in my lonely.
James Knight. And our last song for the night, this is Gully Color.
All right. First of all, Meg, I love that you have an ukulele. Second of all, I'm sorry that I'm singing this song. This is my song, Thanks, Sir. Label me what you want. Glass houses only last so long without cracking. Disguise yourself with new fonts. But instructions to perfection take time that we're lacking. He said, but she said, but now we're all lost. Concerned more with demand than would it cost. But I am a fighter, and I don't play nice. Just for you to earn your bragging rights. To tell your friends you kissed my name but never speak to me again. Like my sober version doesn't exist. Thanks, sir, for being a dick. Using me to have go at him. You get rewarded while I get reactions. You think there's a no chance of miss. But if you touch my ass, here's a slap, not a kiss. You think I'm easy, but sir, you are wrong. I've got my dignity here in this song. But I am a fighter, and I don't play nice. Just for you to earn your bragging rights. To tell your friends you kissed my name but never speak to me again. Like my super version doesn't exist. Thanks, sir, for being a dick. Grabbing my hand, spinning me round. Kiss on my neck, that's not going down. You know my past, I don't believe. To try to be top dog, you try and use me. But I am a fighter, and I don't play nice. Just for you to earn your bragging rights. To tell your friends you kissed my name but never speak to me again. Like my sober version doesn't exist. Thanks, sir, for being a dick. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Gully Color. And that concludes our Writers' Night tonight. I want to thank everybody that played and everybody that came out. Special thanks to Brian Howell, WFMCJams.com, for coming out and doing the live internet show. Y'all be sure to take good care of Courtney, a waitress, Takaiva, a waitress, Cindy, our bartender. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day tomorrow.